Welcome to my channel. This is Conscious Creation, and today's reading is going to be for the sign Pisces for the month of October. So before I get into the reading, I'll just give you a quick overview of what's happening astrologically. So this month is all about finding the clarity and the truth. It's all about setting yourself free from things that have held you back and reassessing certain aspects in your life. So what we've got is we've got the full moon that's happened on the 13th of October in Aries. And it's all about that detoxing and purging and that final culmination of things. So you might find that things right now seem very heated and very intense, but it's this final push with all the planets. You've also got Mercury retrograde that's happening on the 31st of October, and that again is all about going into the shadow self and actually, you know, looking at aspects that are darker and bringing light into them. You've got Venus and Scorpio that happened on the 8th and 9th of October, and that Scorpio is all about that transformation. So although it's a difficult month, but it's a month that is all about this purging and detoxing. So let's get into your reading and see what the cards have to say for Pisces for the month of October. I feel a lot of you are quite eager to be done with the situation, or to reach a certain point. Yeah, I'm getting like the cards are really jumping out, so I'm feeling this. I want things to happen really quickly, and like you don't want to wait. That's the kind of energy I'm feeling. But please do understand that it is a month where things are a little bit more slower. You're detoxing, so you're almost having to go deeper to release. When you're releasing anything, it's not something which is can be done very quickly, or it's not a process, it's a deepening of a process, and that's what you have to be mindful of. Card just fell on the floor. Right, so let's see. Okay, so you've got the Eight of Cups, you've got the Strength in reverse, and you have the Five of Swords upright. So what I'm feeling from the get-go is that, and you've also got the Queen of Cups in the middle of the reading. So I think this, right now, Pisces is about, you know, the water element, the emotions. And I feel right now your strength is being tested. You are en route to walk away from a very painful situation where you feel you've been stabbed in the back. You feel you're the one that's been hurt, that's been wounded. But equally the other person, although he carries the swords, he looks back. So even if you're in a situation where someone has done something to you, don't think that they're going to get away, or don't think that they're in any peace, because they will constantly be looking back. It's for you to find that strength again and to overcome certain emotions that you hold. So I feel with the Queen of Cups in the middle of the reading, it's really signifying this intensity of emotions, but also I'm getting having to release it and be a master of the emotional body. Either side of your reading where the Queen of Cups is laid, you've got opportunities, but also what you have. So you've got the swords that represent something's keeping you up at night. You are worried, you're unable to sleep, you're unable to be restful, and that's because of your thoughts. What I'm getting is you're looking at opportunities that have been lost, but you're failing to see that there is a cup that's been represented and it's been given to you, but you're unable to see that opportunity because you're so caught up in what you're losing or what's been lost. And that is because you've got the Queen of Cups in the middle, which for me in this reading is signifying this heightening of emotions, but it's to be a master of those emotions. It's to know when to use those emotions and how to understand it, to become a little bit more aware of what the emotions are signaling to you. It could be helping you become more intuitive or aware of certain things that you're picking up on, as opposed to getting bogged down and being completely immersed in the emotion. And then you've got the Magician in reverse. You've got the Sun card upright, which I really like, because for me the Sun is representing the light coming in. It's also representing opportunities, that things that will take a positive turn. And you've got the Two of Pentacles, so you upright. So I feel like you are trying very hard to balance things. It could be two opportunities, two aspects of your life. It could be your emotions versus your intellect and the mind. So it's all about this balancing. I feel a key thing for you this month is to do, especially with the planetary alignment, is to do with starting to look at your emotions in a very different way. So looking at emotions in terms of what is it telling me? What is it signaling? So you could be feeling really down, very upset, and that's signaling something deeper within you. So it's asking you to go within, to look, to unhook that thoughts that are keeping you up at night, and to understand that this universe will always present different opportunities. It's just, if we're so bogged down in looking at what has passed or what has happened, then we won't see these new opportunities coming by. Or if we're too focused on a certain picture, so say we carry an image that success will look in a certain way, we will be limiting ourselves to how success can come in a different way. It could be in every different aspect of your life, but it's to do with things that you hold very dear to you, because it's reflecting in the emotions, and the emotions always represent something which either your subconscious has held, or an aspect of yourself that's being challenged, and you're feeling right now that you don't have the strength to continue. You feel like you've been hurt, you've been treated wrongly, and although it's Eight of Cups, so upright is all about walking away from what no longer serves you as well, walking away from those memories into something new. But when it's in reverse, I feel like it's a little bit difficult for you. I'm feeling that you're finding this very difficult because you're so caught up in the emotions, and you may not want to recognize that, but it is happening, and it's the emotions that you carry which is really keeping you up at night about a certain outcome or a certain thing. This is why I feel that you want to move things very quickly, and that you want basically the situation to be over and done with, but then remember, these emotions will still keep you up. These thoughts will still prevail unless you start to unchain yourself and become like the magician upright that can actually utilize different aspects of himself and his gifts to maneuver situations. So really this month, I believe this is the message for you. You have the Sun card, so it's bringing that light into those areas of the emotions that are troubling you, because once you bring in light to, say, the more darker aspects or the more painful aspects, you can actually start to release it and feel more refreshed and start to be open and have a new perspective in terms of how you see things, and what opportunities come, you'll be able to spot quicker. So I hope you have a good month. Please be mindful of this and really try to be conscious of what you're feeling and allow yourself to feel it, but not get totally immersed in it. Have a great month, and I'll see you next month.